What's up, guys? We're the VA Foody Dudes. This is our first inaugural episode.
Yeah.
Today we're at Firehouse.
Yeah.
That's the first installation.
What'd you get today?
Oh, well, I got a turkey bacon ranch, a large with no tomatoes.
I think I also got the turkey bacon ranch.
You think?
Or no, I got the I got the hook and ladder.
Oh, okay.
They're like the same thing.
What's on that one?
Ham. I don't really like ham though.
So I don't know why you got it.
Yeah. What's on yours? The turkey bacon ranch.
It's turkey bacon and ranch, of course. Everything that the title suggests.
What type of bread you get?
Wheat.
Yeah.
Alright, our first subject of the first episode is spring.
Yeah, springtime.
It seems like a very...
Well, it's warm outside. I went to DC yesterday, and it was actually hot. I didn't have the problem of getting cold.
Well, we're in a really good spot right now because it's like not... It's like warm, but it's not like overbearing. Like once it gets to summer, then it's like... Yeah, then it's just... You're like muggy and
Your back is peeling off the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
bad.
That McDonald's I was in, for all the audio listeners, I was in a
Only listeners.
Yeah, I was in a McDonald's yesterday in DC, and it was like a boiler room. Like it was the paint on the walls was bubbling because of how hot it was. There was just such a large amount of people crammed into a small space in their body heat. It was bad. It was really bad.
That sounds bad.
Yeah. So we're not going to do a Foody Dudes episode there. That's for sure. Yeah.
But we might at a McDonald's, just not that one.
Yeah, definitely not that one in the middle of a hot... Maybe in the winter?
Maybe.
We do like a...
But why a DC McDonald's? Ooh, we should do like two separate... We could do like a local McDonald's and DC McDonald's and compare.
Compare? Yeah.
See if we have better conversations at DC McDonald's. I think if there's more to talk about.
Yeah. I'd assume that DC McDonald's would be worse. They had... Dude, that DC McDonald's, people kept coming back saying that their orders were wrong. Like, this guy came up.
Is it the same one we went to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was like, well, okay, there's two really funny instances of people getting their order wrong. Number one was this guy came up to the register and was like, "You guys gave my daughter a cup of rancid milk and she drank out of it."
What?
Yeah, so I guess the milk had gone bad.
That's like a liability.
Yeah, that one's not that funny, but the second one is they forgot the dude's bun. They forgot the top bun. So,
how do you even do that?
I don't know. They finished the sandwich, and I feel like that's really, like, that's what signifies you're done making it, you know, that you put the bun on.
Well, did they just give him a bun? Like they handed him a bun?
No. So it's the sandwich. It's the bottom bun of the sandwich, and they stack everything up. They put all the stuff on there, but they didn't put the top one on.
That's okay, but I'm saying like when they gave him, when he walked up to be like, "Hey, where's my bun?" Did they just hand him a bun?
Oh yeah, they just gave him a bun.
That's crazy.
That's that DC McDonald's for y'all.
Never have I been like handed. I've never seen a McDonald's ingredient alone, like singled out. That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
You know, like there's videos of like the people, like the GoPro, of like them working at McDonald's. Like, it's weird to watch them, like move the individual parts of the burger around. I don't know. I think of a McDonald's burger as like one homogenous thing.
Yeah, but they just get it wrapped in plastic. And yeah. No, it's seeing those videos of like the assembly line. It's kind of incredible, like how sterile that place is 24/7. Like, you kind of like the environment of like the seating area of a McDonald's kind of would make you think that the back is even dirtier than the seating area, but dude, it's scarily clean.
Well, I think they have people who are there simply too clean.
Yeah, that. I can't stop thinking about the image of the I know she runs this McDonald's like a Navy. Because it's like, dude, they really do have a band of
Editor,
brothers.
can you please put that on the screen there?
Yeah. They got like a band of brothers working out in the back of the McDonald's.
They do. That one guy who wears the tie at our local McDonald's. That guy, like, he reminds me of that butch lesbian.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Here's a conversation changer. Jewish people in the Harry Potter movies, or Jewish caricatures.
Are you okay? Yeah,
Because I just saw one.
I was about to say, are you talking about actual Jewish characters, or are you talking about the?
Are there any canonical, like, canon Jewish characters?
I don't know. Let's see. Because
And it can't be retroactive, because she likes to do that.
She does like to do that. Hermione's black now, even though she's described in the first book as having pale skin.
That's true. Well, a black person can be pale, I suppose. Kind of. Like, if you mean, like, pale in the sense of, like, you know, like when your face, like, or I guess, I don't know. Would that happen? Like, in terms of, I don't know what I was trying to say with that. I'm confused. I, like, totally lost my train of thought.
Like, are you talking about light skin?
No, I'm saying, like, pale in the sense of, like, you know, like when your face is, like your skin is pale, but you know, like when you're, like say when you're afraid of something.
Mm. Oh, no. That wasn't the context.
Mm.
Oh, good lord. Okay, yes, J.K. Rowling has confirmed that Anthony Goldstein, a Ravenclaw student, is a Jewish wizard in the Harry Potters. Okay, so we're not...
Goldstein?
Yeah. Okay, so...
That's bad.
Yeah, Yeah, wow. Yeah, you know the...
Jonathan Wells Fargo.
You know, like the one black character that's named... It's like Martin Shacklebolt. Like, good lord. No, Kingsley. Kingsley. It's not Martin. It's Kingsley. Good. Oh my god. Hey man. Oh.
Martin Wizard Jr.
Yeah, Martin Wizard Jr. Yeah, the what are they? They're not elves. They're gnomes? Are they gnomes? What are goblins? Or goblins? That's what they are.
Oh, Jewish people?
Yeah, no. The actual goblins and the like that run like Gringotts and stuff. Those guys. I mean, that's kind of like.
I feel like goblin is a pretty negative connotation, even in like the fantasy world. Like goblins are like usually not good.
Yeah. Well, they're also like. No one likes the goblins either. In the world, like they're all kind of jerks and like really stingy, and it's you know,
Interesting.
yeah. So, racism's bad.
Agreed. Oh wow, we got that set up. I was thinking recently, like,
What are you?
yeah, for the first time ever, this is my first thought. I think it would be a dream job of mine would be to come up with titles for like porn spoofs of stuff.
You got any brewing?
Well, since we were on the topic of black revolutionaries, I did think of Malcolm XXX. I thought that was kind of funny.
Okay.
But that one also seems a little on the nose. Like, of course, that one's too easy. I'm trying to think of others. Because a lot of them have been used already. Like Fortnite.
Yeah,
It's a pretty...
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I mean, I'm just playing the game right now. Fortnite.
If it's fart related, I guess you could do that.
Yeah. Fart related Fortnite.
What would Firehouse subs be?
You could get away with leaving it just Firehouse.
I feel
subs.
like you could, because the sub could be...
Firehouse Doms.
Could be the penis. Firehouse Doms.
I was thinking like sub, like a bottom.
Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like, I thought of the sub as like phallic.
Or like, yeah. Or like a Top Gear porno, and it's just they're all tops.
Top
and,
Gear.
Yeah, think about it.
Top Gear? You mean Top Gun?
No, Top Gear.
What is Top Gear?
The British, the car show. It's like
I've never heard of that.
fucking.
Well, that makes it make a lot of sense.
No, hold on. It has a Jeremy.
Put a photo of Top Gear on the screen.
Top. These guys.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you said Top Gear.
I thought you meant the porn parody, Top Gear.
Yeah. Damn. Top. I'm trying to think of some more.
It's hard. It is actually. It does. It's a job that takes a lot of creativity.
I could see how you could really put in 8 hours a day for this for 5 days a week.
No, yeah, because it is a lot of thinking. And some of them, you know what I've always wondered though. It's strange. The whole concept of like that everything needs like a porn spoof to it. It's like, you know what this thing is missing? Full frontal sexual intercourse.
I mean, people are definitely searching it up.
Well, yeah, that's true. Do you think anyone's favorite porn genre is porn spoofs? Because that seems a little ridiculous.
You gotta be a clown of a person.
Yeah, you're just an absolute
You just
goofball.
can't think of anything seriously.
Yeah, your mind immediately goes, every time you watch a movie, it's like, wow, I wish I need to see the porn version of this.
And they're like,
I wonder if the story's
I'm not gonna
better.
act like I'm no, porn spoof expert over here.
I would say that I'm pretty close.
But the handful that I have bared witness to, they don't take themselves seriously at all.
No, it's like funny.
It's like you watch it and you're laughing the whole time.
Well, did you ever Pornhub might still have this, but remember when it had like categories, like the blocks, and you could go through, and there was one that was like comedy, and the photo for comedy was like a woman with a mirror over like her top lip, and it has like a funny Charlie Chaplin mustache written on it.
No, I'm not a Pornhub encyclopedia like you are.
Okay, well, that was a thing, and I just always thought how strange it is to like watch funny porn, like what.
Just get together with your boys.
You watch some
Saturday
hilarious
night.
porn.
Put that on at the bar. Hey, waiter.
It's not a time when I'd want to laugh. I have to be honest.
Yeah. A lot of people associate some stuff with sex that like has nothing to do with it. Like not even the slightest. Like food and sex. Like no.
I don't know.
No.
I said this to. Well, actually, they're not gonna know who this is, but I said this to unnamed, and let's just call them Findy.
So I was talking. Oh, okay. I was talking to anonymous.
I was talking to an anonymous, and I was saying how I think like the closest you can get, at least for me, to like a hands-free orgasm is like just eating really good food. This is not cutting it, I have to be honest. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's go back to the food portion of this, since we are the Foody Dudes, the VA Foody Dudes.
Yeah.
How are we
on the
feeling about our
orgasmic
meal?
scale, what are you getting from the Firehouse?
Not very stimulated.
It's like the same level of like a hand brushed up against my nipple, you know? It's just
It's like the same level of like my jeans feeling like a little bit. I'm like chafing.
Yeah, bro. The viewers are gonna.
Gross. We're in a public place.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know. I'm enjoying mine. I think this all circles back to I don't understand how anybody like your brain's got to be wired differently for that to associate with, you know.
Well, do you see food as like a dopamine hit or like a necessity? Like, do you eat because you like to eat, or do you eat because you need to?
Well, often I'll be really hungry and I just don't eat.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't. This might be a new third box humanity hasn't discovered
You
yet.
might be like a completely new
Yeah, new phenotype.
Yeah, of the eater.
Yeah.
I will say that I think the thing that's mostly bringing down my sandwiches is just really sloppy.
Well, you're a sloppy dude.
No, but this
you're
is a lot
sloppy
of
motherfucker.
This is a lot of mayo.
No.
You're a sloppy motherfucker.
Because look, we have like the same amount of sauce on our sandwich, and I am keeping this contained. I'm gonna take a picture of your face right now, so I can put this on the screen when this releases. And then I'm gonna take a picture of my own face, so people understand.
Can I see the photo of my face?
Yeah, you look ridiculous.
Oh my god! Wow, my eyes are really blue.
Yeah, it's the photo's also it's like flipped. So.
Oh, have you seen the King Batch video?
Okay, crazy segue.
Okay.
If it doesn't have watermelon in it,
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's completely not race related. It's like it's about I don't remember who the guy's name is. So I don't care. But like he's talking to this guy and he's like, "Hey, how'd you get all these girls?" I'm gonna show the vine on the screen. I'm gonna voice it. "Hey, how'd you get all these girls?" And it's like, "Oh, you really want to know?" And then it cuts to Mr. Batch later, and he has blue eyes now. So that's how he got the girls. It looks very scary. It's haunting.
Yeah, that's out of straight out of a 1942 German propaganda.
Yeah,
poster,
it is.
I
It's
think.
very. Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that. Actually, I feel like people have swayed though, where blue eyes are not very
There's
attractive.
absolutely such a thing as too blue.
There is such a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Too blue is like White Walker. It's
Yeah,
scares the shit out of you.
it is scary. I don't think I'm at too blue.
No. I think I'll say this with 100% certainty. Kane is on the verge of it.
Very close.
But it's not like I'm not.
Okay.
That's not me being like, oh, Kane's almost ugly. It's like no, Kane's like the limit.
Yeah,
Because Kane's eyes are so blue.
they are very blue.
And
Very
then
true.
if it got any more than that, then it'd be like, oh my god.
It would be visually piercing.
Yeah.
I can't imagine his eyes right now.
It's a good thing for me.
I guess so, yeah. I keep thinking about that story that you told me, which I don't think can be uttered.
Real
on
quick,
the-
when you said that, I was thinking have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Yeah.
You know at the end where he goes back in time and makes it so his parents
Yeah.
don't meet, so he's fading out in the future.
Uh-huh.
That's how I took it as for a second. I was like, weirdly can't
Imagine.
picture him.
Who's Kane again?
What's a cane? Cane?
Haven't heard that name in 20
Never had a
years.
cane.
Kane, what's that? What's a cane?
Okay, what were we saying?
I don't remember. It's the first time I've lost my train of thought in this whole thing. I feel like you know what? For a first episode, we've kept a pretty consistent conversation.
Yeah, this is more than we've ever talked in our entire lives.
That's true.
We actually just met in this fire.
We did. And we decided to start a podcast that no one will watch.
That's probably why it's going so well.
Yeah, I think so too. We are only at 18 minutes though. I feel like actually, you know what? Cardinal podcast rule that I just made up for
Okay.
my 18 minutes of podcast experience is that you shouldn't talk about how far you are into the podcast, because I feel like that's like a fourth wall breaking thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We gotta, redact that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm keeping
Well,
it in because
keep-
I don't want it. That's hard.
Yeah.
Well, the editor.
Then we also
will
gotta
keep it
talk
in.
more.
We just revealed. We just revealed that it's me. I'm the editor. I've been the editor the whole time. We're fourth wall breaking too much. This is gonna get too.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay. We need a new topic.
But what is the fourth wall?
Why do they call it that?
I think it's because if you're on a film set, you got your stage here and you got your camera here, and like a sitcom set, and you got your back and the two walls to the side, and the fourth wall is the audience.
Oh, that actually does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Huh. I never thought of it that way.
Kind of changed your whole world.
A little bit. I legit never considered it that way. That's interesting.
You ever think right behind you could be an audience,
You like can't hear them.
Yeah. Hey, bro, think about it. Bro, what if there's always just an audience, but they're always just out of sight, bro?
What would that change?
I don't know.
What would that, like nothing?
It's like the Truman Show, but like
I
it's
guess.
kind of like
Would you want to be on the Truman Show?
this. Okay, I think about this a lot, like more than I'd like to admit. It's that like if my life was a sitcom, like it wouldn't even matter. Like if I just never knew.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I don't think
to
it
the
would
point
either.
where I wouldn't care. That's what I think about Calvinism too. The idea of like predetermination, that like I'm destined to go to heaven or hell at the end of my life. It's like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, no, that does kind of make it a bit superfluous. Like it doesn't. What's the point of doing anything then?
Well, no, I don't mean about it in that sense. Is that I mean that it doesn't even matter if it's predetermined, because it's like I'm still doing stuff right now.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't really change the now at all.
Yeah.
That's how I think about like everything. Anything that doesn't change your right now, I feel like it doesn't even really matter that much.
Calvinists are dumb.
Is that a Christianity thing?
Well, it's a Calvinism is a branch of Christianity.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure it was founded by the dude that Calvin and Hobbes was saying that.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Oh.
John Calvin, I
Yeah.
think? Yeah.
John,
Yeah, I think that's
CEO of Calvinism.
Yeah.
John Calvin.
John Calvin.
That sounds fake. That sounds like you're making that up.
Brothers with John Fortnite. They
Yeah.
have the same first name, but not the same last name
Yeah.
for some reason.
It was back then. They used to do that.
Yeah.
That's how that worked.
Dude, naming conventions back then.
I can't build off that one.
Yeah.
That one went
What
straight
you know
down.
about ancient-
Naming conventions back then. Ooh, here's a good thing. I lost it. I had something really good. I really did have
I don't
something good.
believe you.
No, I swear to God, I
I don't
something
believe
good.
you.
Oh.
You don't lose it that quick.
No, what was it? It had something to do with names. Oh, no. Okay, what do you think about indulgences? Like religious indulgences.
Like what you,
Like when you were able to like buy your way into heaven.
Oh. Like I don't like what do you mean what do I think about? Like from a religious standpoint or a moral standpoint?
Just in general.
I don't think heaven's real.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
You dropped that. Okay, like 5 people stopped listening.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I think it could be real.
It's okay. 2 came back.
Okay, hey, all
I'm
right.
listening.
2.5 came back. All right.
1/2 of a person
Yeah, we got
walked
half
back.
a dude to come back. Oh, dude, what if that was a running bit? Half dude.
What? What's the bit?
like
That there's just half a dude.
it's like every time you say something like kind of good, it's like, hey, bro, half dude just came back.
half dude just came in. It's really stupid. Make shirts of that. Sell it on merch. Sell it on like a hat.
What's up, Half Dude Nation?
Half Dude Nation.
We changed the name of the podcast.
We say all of our takes are very centrist. They're very in the middle.
Just 2.5 dudes.
1/5 of a dude.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You got about like 25% of a man to come back on that statement. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, bro, good times.
I think I am genuinely excited for other installation. This might make us become more food oriented.
Oh,
if
we're
we,
gonna
start.
get so fat.
Yeah, but if we start going to more food places, because we're gonna like breeze through the stuff we normally eat at like really fast.
Yeah.
Like I can already see us going to Taco Bell and then McDonald's like soon, like in the next like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But then eventually we're gonna run out because I feel like every single one should be a new place.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to actually start getting out of our bubble and like going to other places.
Yeah.
That could be good. That could be fun. That could be a good, a genuine adventure for us. You know, I watched. There's this YouTube thing where it was like a series of videos of like it started with one joke where it's like AI podcast talks about a document that just says poo poo and pee pee over and over again, and they just discuss it for like 15 minutes straight.
It's like the garden cast.
Yeah, but then people started making like AI podcast discusses AI podcast discussing the document, and then so on and so forth. They just kept doing it until there's like 7 of them.
That's awesome.
And I think what's interesting is that the AI picked up on well, for one, it made the podcast hosts, one of them's male, one of them's female, which I thought that was pretty funny.
Uh-huh.
And also, they like finish each other's sentences a lot, where they'll start, and then the other one will talk, and then the other one will finish it, and then they like go back and forth. And I'm wondering if that's like the trick to podcasts.
That we finish each other's
Sentences.
I was gonna say sandwiches because we're both eating sandwiches at Firehouse. Yeah.
That really could have been good.
Yeah, I know that could have been a VA Foody Dudez bit. Put that on a t-shirt.
You could put that on a t-shirt with half dude.
With that dude.
Half dude.
Hey, bro, we finished half dude sandwiches.
Half dude came back listening like, that was a pretty good line. Half a dude. I'm listening. My one ear is listening. What if it's like it's like vertical half?
Oh.
It's not like his legs, it's like...
That's kind of what I was thinking. You were thinking like legs or just...
Yeah, I kept thinking of like a disembodied, like bare legs just walking in. Like, I'm listening.
You don't even have ears.
But he somehow talks. That's the beauty of imagination.
Damn.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Do you think this is not... Okay, I'm going to try to make this a little less personal so this can be more open-ended, but people who have... I don't know what it's called because I forgot, but people who have that, like, disorder where you can't imagine stuff, you think that's real, or you think they're just lying?
I know Kane has it.
That's why I bring it up. But you don't know that he has it because it's purely mental.
That is true.
So he could just be
The
lying.
only way that we could do that is by taking control of his brain.
Yeah, like Plankton in that one episode of SpongeBob.
Exactly.
No, exactly.
Precisely.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I don't... It's because I can do it so easily.
Imagine?
Yeah.
Well, I'd think so.
Well, also, like 3D things. Like, I can... I don't want this to seem like I'm, like, bragging about some superpower I think I have, but, like, I can navigate 3D spaces pretty easily in my head. Alright, rewind.
That should be on a shirt. I can navigate 3D spaces pretty easily in my mind.
Alright, but half dude is on the fence right now.
Half dude is like, I'm about 25% dude. I'm not so sure about this one.
He's split in half.
He split half dude into halves. Into quarters, quarter dude.
Okay, anyway.
Making jokes about fractions.
It's not that hard to
No, it isn't.
to
That's true.
rotate an apple in your head. Or like walk around in a hallway in your head.
Yeah,
You're doing it right now?
I'm doing it.
Okay. So it's kind of crazy to believe that people can't do it, but also like some people are bitches.
True. And my point was more so that some people are liars, which is kind of a bitch thing to
people
do. Some people are liars.
Oh yeah. That is true. Why would you lie about that? That just makes you seem like a beta.
It does. But it's interesting. It's a nice conversation starter. If you're like socially awkward, that could be like your segue.
I feel like I used to do that when I was like younger.
Like make stuff up.
Well, I used to like be like, I'm an introvert.
Oh,
Just like,
yeah.
Then I'd be like, oh, I'm so quirky. But like I feel like I'm not an introvert now. Like I feel like I'm. I've said this before. I'm very extroverted. I'm just kind of bad at talking to people sometimes.
I think that's everyone though.
Yeah.
Or actually no, that's I can't build. You can't build off that. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think that's just maturity. As you become less, like most people start off pretty introverted because you're like, even like little kids are awkward because they just straight up don't know how to socialize.
Yeah.
And then like you just become more and more accustomed to it because then you realize it's kind of like a necessity.
Yeah.
It's like how you get stuff.
Well, and also like you can't do anything without talking to people. Like,
Yeah,
what the hell am I gonna do if I'm not talking to people?
that's true. You get nothing done.
True. True that.
I do. I think. Yeah, I think I'm definitely pretty extroverted now. I did used to get really bad social anxiety. Like I would be like scared to like go up and like ask for a straw because I thought I would be scared that my parent was gonna yell at me for bringing my water bottle to DC.
Oh yeah, for bringing your water bottle to
That's gonna make
DC.
no sense.
Well, let me explain the story.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll be our last anecdote.
Okay.
You can say that.
So, so we've gone full circle now.
Okay.
We're back to the DC McDonald's with
That's true.
About 50 people crammed into a 2 foot by 2 foot hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this was was this near the zoo?
No. Oh yeah. So, there was this family. It was a mom and dad and their like 13-year-old kid, and the kid really wanted Sprite from McDonald's, but he brought his water bottle too. And the mom he keeps asking the mom for Sprite, and the mom just goes, if you wanted a Sprite so bad, why'd you even bring the water bottle in the first place?
Which, might I add, is not. That is a logical question. That makes sense. Like she has a point.
Yeah, that is true. I don't, cause like he would be the one, like I guess it was, I can't tell what the problem was for her. Either that she would have to carry one of them, or that it was the price.
I think she was hung up on the fact that it was like completely unnecessary purchase.
Yeah. Anyway, the kid gets a Sprite. He also had I'm not trying to be mean, but he had like the most annoying voice I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Can I please get a Sprite?"
That is annoying. That felt annoying.
Yeah, just like that. Kind of talks like you.
Okay.
So then the kid gets a Sprite, and the dude forgot to give the straw with the Sprite. The mom.
That's never happened at a McDonald's for me before.
Really?
Them forgetting the straw. That's very uncommon, I feel.
They forget my sauces all the time.
Oh yeah, but that's a bit more. Like that happens a lot, I think.
Mm-hmm. You don't need the sauces, but you need
the straw's hard to forget because it's like a. Well, I'm also confused. Did this McDonald's not have straws that you could go grab?
I don't know, cause I'm about to get to that. Is that the dude didn't speak English, so they ask him for a straw, and he just kind of goes straw.
Yeah.
And then he goes back into the back and disappears for 5 minutes while his coworker's on the register, and she's the only person up there. So the mom, like 2 minutes later, gets so mad at the kid. He's not even doing anything. She just goes, go to the back, and stay with your father.
Yeah.
And then 2 more minutes later, she left.
And the sort of moral of that story is
Don't.
fuck that kid.
If you get a fucking Sprite when you brought your water bottle to DC,
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You are a jerk.
Yeah.
And your mother hates you.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, I think that's a perfect way to end
Yeah.
the first episode of the VA Foody Dudes.
Yep.
Our Firehouse subs installation. Is this a local thing? Is this like franchised? This place?
No. I don't think.
Is this, like, local?
I think it might be an East Coast thing, but
Okay. Well, good. We started off with an interesting. Some people are not going to know this. It's like our Whataburger, or In and Out. I guess would be better.
yeah. What if we
Whataburger.
did
Who
like
cares
some
about
off-campus episodes?
Oh, that would be good.
I was also thinking, what if we did an episode of my dad's cooking?
Oh, that would be great.
Get
Like
some
the
green
next
beans.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your like family dinner.
Yeah.
That actually is a great idea. Okay. Well, that's it. Bye.